This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Welcome to Sports City. I'm Simon Preston. So, Chris Binnie, Jamaica's #1 squash player, we're talking about squash in this video, has risen 7 places in the latest edition of the World Squash Federation men's singles rankings. Yes, Chris Binnie was ranked 125th in the world, but now he's ranked 118th in the world. This jump came on the conclusion of the Caribbean Championship. Chris Binnie picked up his 10th Caribbean title. Just let that sink in. He picked up a record 10th Caribbean title. Just let that sink in for a moment. 10 Caribbean crowns. Not 1, not 2, not 5, not 6, not 8, not 9, but 10. He doesn't have 11 fingers, so how are we going to do 11 next year? But it was an impressive performance, as last week, Tuesday, Christopher Binnie claimed his 10th Caribbean title. And of course, the Jamaican team in the team event finished second in the championship. So Chris Binnie is on his way towards getting back, not only within the top 100, but amongst his targets about getting into the top 50 of the world, which he says is a target for him in his career. So his best is 65th in the world, and this was achieved back in 2018. And for the rest of this calendar year going to next year, there will be opportunities for Chris Binnie to rise within the rankings. You'll, of course, have legs on the circuit. Chris Binnie does very well at the Atlanta Open, amongst many other different events on the circuit. So these are opportunities for him to rise within the rankings. If he gets to a quarterfinals or semifinals of any of these tournaments, then it will bode well for him going forward within other competitions. So this is important for him. In addition, next year, 2023, is the Central American and Caribbean Games and the Pan American Games. Now, for the Pan American Games, there will be a qualifier first. And of course, that will also count as seedings and points towards the rankings and also towards the seedings for the Pan American Games. Chris Binnie was Jamaica's flag bearer at the 2019 edition of the Pan Am Games in Lima, Peru. And now heading into 2023, this could be an opportunity where Chris Binnie makes a humongous jump in the rankings. When you're at these multi-sports events, it's an opportunity for even further rises. He competed at the Commonwealth Games, competed at the Caribbean Championships quite recently, and now he'll be looking for even further jump within the squash calendar. So this is something to look out for. A Jamaican squash player, Chris Binnie, making rise, Jamaica's #1 and Caribbean's #1, and he's making the rise and he's making strides. Well, what are your thoughts, Sports City fans? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports City. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing.
And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.